welcome back to Temple of the Dead Gods, WeArEuS, and I thank you for stopping by. As you may know, this is the Armory update for this particular game, and it has some really nice things in it. Well, first off, let me just say, I don't know when they added weapon alters, but this is delicious. This is really nice. Being able to have your choice of, more or less, of starting weapons is, well, it's really good. Now, we move on to what you're most likely here for, which is the Forsaken weapons. And there's some really nice stuff in here. I don't know when they added the chromatic knives, but these, I did a run just a little bit ago with these and a whip, and it's so nice. It didn't do every single element shown, lightning, fire, and poison, every single time. Most of the time I was getting procs of lightning, but it's a ranged weapon in your main hand. Oh, it's so nice. And then I unlock these because, I mean, come on, why not? Same with this. Throwing ranged weapons, it's so good. Wait. Now, the way the Armory works, in case you aren't aware, is that all of these things are locked and don't show up in the temple until you've unlocked them here. There are some other things that are that drop from enemies and chests, but if you want the really good stuff, you'll have to earn rings in order to unlock them from here. Let's see. Personally, I'm not a fan of bows, but I would like to try a bow-focused run. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get the weapon to drop early enough that I can have one, but we'll see. I'm actually really impressed. I've been keeping up with the game's development, but I haven't been playing that much because I've just been distracted by so many other things. And this is so cool. I've still got a lot of rings that I need to get in order to unlock a lot of things that I've got my eye on. There are also things in here that just don't show up because they haven't dropped before. I'm under the impression that these things, well, it's obvious because it says it, these things don't appear in here until they've actually dropped in the main temple. But these are just the weapons that only drop from the, what are they, the bosses. So I'm missing 4 or 5 right now. So I guess we'll have to get on that, won't we? I believe that's enough talk, so let's see if we can get something good to start our run with. I like poison. I like daggers. I prefer the longsword be a mace or a hammer so I can break those breakable walls. let's see what else we have to start with. 25% chance to automatically parry. Deal critical damage after a perfect dodge. The only problem is the primitive spear. But this is pretty much the same thing we had except for the bow. We didn't have a heavy weapon in our last run, so we're going to go for something. No. We're going to go with the throwing dagger and whip build this time. As you can also see here, they've added a lot of exploration, and just so nice. Right now, we're doing the serpent. We're doing the serpent temple because, frankly, it's the easiest. Again, I haven't played in a long while, so I'm still getting used to the game. But also of note is this. Apparently there are special events that they have, and we might actually try this out for this video. We'll see how long our serpent run takes. I'm really curious to see what that's like. Let's start with money. Best part is we have a healing area along the way, so while I'm still getting my sea legs back, as they say. Nope. Well, they already see me, so well, as you can see, it hit me in the back because I was trying to roll away, but I couldn't get it off in time. I'm also realizing I forgot to show off I'm not sure what they call them. The blessings. These are the blessings I'm currently running. Divine Protection, or Perception, which increases the quality of things I find dropped by enemies or chests. Storm's Focus is for parrying. I'm pretty good at it, but I tend to forget to do it if I don't see the attack coming ahead of time. And then Yatz's Wrath, which is more on top of the parrying, that I tend to forget to do. Typically, just evading or dodging is the safer. You thought I would look for you. Doesn't really help. But then again, it's 50% health when a boss is killed, so yeah. I'm anticipating victory, so why not? Well, why do you hate me? I wasn't expecting that to happen. Sure. That stacks with the other one I got for lifting curses. Let's get them to come around here. Oh, they're giving it a wide berth as well. Nice. Also of note is that if you see the swords right there, that actually lets you upgrade your weapons. I, again, don't know when they added that. And it doesn't do a whole lot for the more common weapons, but I'm assuming it just, well, it makes higher quality weapons that much better. It's nice. Always making sure to check the entire area in case there's chests to be found. Yeah, we'll take that. I could have. Dang it. Dang. Can't even show it off because I didn't notice. Oh. I didn't get hit by that. Dang it. Oh, come on. And for a... Technically it's ranged and melee. But for a weapon like the whip to hit for 32 damage, just for free, that's really nice. And I mean, I know I've been saying nice a lot, but I mean, it's nice. Offhand combos deal critical damage. I'm keeping my whip. As you can see, underneath the options to take or leave the weapon, there's also the option to offer it to the gods. The reward you receive for the offering differs from weapon to weapon. And this time we're getting gold. No single source of damage you take can exceed 15% of your max health. 15% would be about the midway point on the blue icon above my health bar, right about in the center. So I can't take that from any. The 6% max health restoration would be useful, but it's not low enough for it to be crucial, so we'll take this. You thought I didn't notice you? Let's see. prefer to take the route that looks more dangerous. Hoping for better rewards, of course. No reason to do it for the fun of it. Again, I'm just dodging rather than parrying, so I'm not getting any value out of the blessings that I currently have equipped, which is fine. Waiting. Almost. Dang it. I'm pretty sure dexterity increases my attack. The red one increases health, and the green one increases the amount of money gold drops give me. This combination should pay for itself. Let's see. We don't need healing, so we'll go for the upgrade. And we're about to be cursed, so...
When the cut is deep and blood flows in abundance, the mind is liberated and the body endures. Blood offerings do not cause corruption, they cost health instead.
That could be pretty huge. Oh, shake it off. Now we have the spear. The trade-off for the whip doing a whole lot of damage is its really slow wind-up. Let's get out of there. Nothing in here worth my time. Except for the sadness. Lots and lots of sadness. Now, it's also really nice how they changed the corruption icon that would be the cost for the offering to blood when you get this curse. It didn't use that. Once again, nice. Okay, this could actually be pretty good. I could always use a natural way of restoring health. And it does good damage, and I prefer to use it as the combo finisher. Attacks from behind. I know what boss is coming up, so this won't really pay off. And we'll offer blood for this. Again, I'm hoping that pays for itself like the what are these even called? Anyway. Whoops. Yum. Just going to go ahead and wait. Unfortunate, we're pretty much back where we started. Now, this could be useful. I don't want to pay blood, and we don't have any constitution right now. Oh, right, that's what those, well, yeah, they each have a name, but I don't know what they're called in general. So that's constitution, dexterity, and perception. What do you get? Chance to inflict fire damage and a damage increase. I don't think we get anything here. Well, that's the thing that happened. Let's try to avoid setting those off. Is there anything in here? Delicious. Now I'm trying to keep in mind to look out for breakable walls, but I don't have anything I believe can break them anyway. Nevertheless, it's good to get into the habit of being on alert for them, just in case. Hey there. Yeah, I saw that coming, but it wouldn't let me dodge. I mean, sure, why not? We've got nothing else going on. Okay, so these are relics. Gold offerings remove 10 corruption. The boss is coming up, so I prefer to avoid. This could be nice with my whip. The boss is coming up, so I would prefer to avoid using any blood to buy anything. And while it's sometimes more prudent to just not buy a relic if it doesn't fit your build, I'm just going to go ahead and get it because why not? Well, he's dead. Did you guys think I was going to get hit there? I really have to be careful of that thing right there. Oh, let's show you why. That thing specifically targeted me. Shield. I love shields. Yeah, I saw it coming and I was going to parry. A little embarrassing. And I was going to parry, but I hit the wrong button. I hit the I hit the shoulder button instead. We're not going with this today, but I really do love shields. They're one of my favorites in this game. Even though I don't play classes in other games that have shields. What would happen if... Oh, it would be... That's actually nuts. It ends up shooting flaming barbs instead. Ooh. That's pretty good. I really have to keep this for bosses. Definitely have to keep this for the whip. This increases my damage. I really would like gold. Now, I'm still on the lookout for better throwing knives than what we have, but what we have isn't bad. Nice. Oh no. We can't. We just can't. First off, the charge is way too good for this barbed whip. And restoring health for enemies killed is just too good. We can't pass. We have to pass on this weapon. Which sucks because it, on one of the loading screen tips I saw, it said that higher quality weapons scale better with upgrades. So that one would have gotten really nice towards the end of this run, but we already upgraded the other one, the one we have already, so careful with that. There we go. Dang it. That's what I was hoping to avoid. Dang it. I have to pace myself. Pace myself. Get out of there. Dang it. Lashings. Ooh. In my last run against that particular boss, I got my butt handed to me because I was being a little too greedy. I was being way too aggressive, and we're going to take this. Yes, we will. Oh, I would love to just... But we're doing our best to avoid taking damage, so we're going to replace this for now. Ooh, and it comes with extra dexterity, so we do more damage. It's all so good. We don't need the healing, so we'll take this. We've got a lot of coin, and we're looking to spend. Now, if only Khajiit had the WeArEuS.
The glitch of gold is the only light that truly soothes when darkness and ambition join forces. Gold on the ground disappears after a short time. I'm going to have to get rid of this. The amount of gold on the ground increases.
You can't have that because that affects gold that you can see through walls in areas you can't even reach yet. Aren't you a big one? those, I forgot. Well. That's a little annoying. But it's my own fault. Well. I do say I like to take the most dangerous path. I have to get off of this. Get off of me. Crap. I'm glad I did go that way. Otherwise we would have missed out on that little bit of gold we got. I didn't see that the heads were lit up until the camera angle changed slightly. Well. Not dealing with you right now. There we go. Oh, come on. That second one was on time. There we go. Nope, I said we were sticking with the throwing knives and whip, and we're going to do just that. Trying to see if I can... No, it doesn't. I was hoping it would destroy those. We need a hammer. Ugh. No. And yes, I could easily dodge those, I'm fully aware. But I'm trying to also get into the habit of using my parry rather than just eating a dick when I'm out of stamina. So, in order to do that, I have to get more familiar with the timings, and I get hit. What is this for? I don't have poison. This could be useful, but not right now. I saw a blessing that could lead to a really interesting greed kill run. So I really want to get the medallions necessary in order to unlock it. I need 2 more. Dang. Right now this just doesn't serve my purposes. I'm looking for something to replace this, but it has to give me 3 dexterity or more in order to be worth it. Like this. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Plop right on the ground. Now, I've really got to get a better handle on my timings for... Do I want the gold, or do I want to take a chance on getting... Do I want gonna take a chance on trying to get a hammer so I can start breaking these more annoying traps. Yeah. I think I could break them if I had a mace, but we're doing throwing daggers, so no. Whip it. Nope. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. No chests, no coins. That's what Daddy's talking about. But first, more base damage per point of dexterity. So we're already missing out on some damage because we don't have a sword. We'll go ahead and hope we have enough money for an upgrade. Gold puncture.
God of Death takes what he wants without agreement or principles. Each door imposes a payment of 300 gold. Each gold not paid is converted into damage. If all gold is paid, 5% of maximum health is restored.
Ouch, but yay. We only have 998 gold now, so that's going to hurt. Get rid of you. Whip it. Nope. I was expecting a stab, but instead got a twirl. I want to keep him away from the light. What are you doing? What? What? At best, all we're currently doing is breaking even on health. upgrade would make the hammer pretty nuts. The upgrade for this would only work if I had a dagger, which makes it easier to get behind enemies. Frankly, the attacks from behind I think would only be minimally effective against bosses, wouldn't it? Since they just spin on an axis and keep you in line of sight. I would love to get this upgraded. More damage is more damage. This next boss is the final one for this area, so I would really like to be at my absolute best when I get there. I'm probably going to use my whip as the main source of damage for the boss. So we don't need weapons, but I would like more gold. Well, we don't need gold since this next boss is it. I would like to at least see the upgrades, and we could use more bonus damage, which is what I'm hoping to find. That's 300 less gold we now have. Dang it. +2 perception. Already have this. Get out of there. What? I'm not entirely sure how, but I managed to mistime that parry. No, no. Oops. Dang it. Double kill. Dang it. Not going in there further for the rest of that. There we go. Nothing else of worth in that corner. Coin. What is this? You have to die. There are 2 of them now. also didn't get the credit for killing it with the whip, so no extra health. Which path to take? I mean, the poison's equidistant between these two paths, so I'm going to just take this one. That's what it's doing, healing in an area. Nope, mistimed it. One more. 7 lashings for Gryffindor. Let's see. No. I like the offering system. Oh crap, it's that thing. Dang it, I didn't see it coming in time. That's a chest in there. One more. You like that, don't you? Stop that. That's going to be a no. Even if it had been a hammer, that 8% max health restore is just too good. I really want the upgrade. But I don't think we'll be able to swing it. In order for us to get the upgrade and that be worth it, I would need to be able to utilize the whip for healing the entire way and not make any mistakes. But we also have the ability to increase our healing received by 66%. So we shouldn't need to take a dip. I'm hoping this next question mark is going to be an upgrade. I also forgot that I heal when going through doors. I'm trying to decide because any extra healing we get gets turned into gold. We also have to go through the door, which instantly heals us, which means free gold every time we go through the door at full health. And I'd prefer not to have to risk getting cursed a 4th time. We're already about to eat a 3rd one.
corpse shakes in its final moments, refusing to believe that it is already dead. Destroying an enemy has a chance of triggering an earthquake.
Well, I can't say I... I don't need the gold that badly. I think we're pretty much set, so we'll take the attributes. Well, fascinating. I didn't expect it to reach that far. Goodness. Well, I just have to see if there's more over here. Oh. There's a big one. Gotta get out of that. Gotta keep him away from the light. Get away. There we go. There we go. Don't break that. That's a shame. And waiting. Dang it. Super embarrassing. Can't act. That's for the attributes. Can't access that yet. That is kind of unfortunate. And so it is. Thankfully, our whip does so much damage. But frick of you, buddy. Oh. That is annoying. Could you not? Wow. Thank you. Wait, he is dead, right? Ooh. I was a little tense on that one because he does a lot of damage. Okay. Jade rings are gifts from the dead gods to those who overcome the trials of the temple. Jade rings are bound to your character and persist even after death. After each exploration, you can trade jade rings in the underworld to gain access to new gear. I wish there was something I could do with all of this excess gold. Hmm, 37 minutes. Ratiapu, the abomination. That was actually a really nice run. Hey, I got through 3 rooms without taking damage. That's a thing, I guess. Before... Ooh, we got a blood emblem for completing an exploration. This is the medallion I was referring to earlier. So with more of these, I can get... Well, I'll show you in a little bit. For those of you who aren't aware, if you're in the dark, you take more damage and more corruption from enemy hits, which is why I was setting the boss on fire before I did anything, and tried to maintain that light at any cost, even at a detriment to myself. It worked out though, because as you saw, he did a lot of damage very fast. Thankfully, my parries went off without a hitch. And the whip got him into shape. Well, I was going to say whipped him into shape, but I just didn't want to say the word whip again. Anyway, let's see what we can do. We need one more. Just one more. I want Reptilian Hunger because it increases the greed counter. Well, it prevents the greed counter from running out. And it scales your damage based on your active greed count. So it's good and I want to use it. I could probably replace this. Though I think this probably affects anything that drops in any capacity, not just weapons. I'm not sure about that though. I don't know what that is and I can't buy it yet, so I'm not going to read it. I accidentally spoiled myself with this one. So, okay, let's see what else we can get ourselves. We have enough to get one or two. Frankly, we didn't get better throwing knives, but what we did get was actually really nice. What else do I want? If it's going to drop, I want it to be a really good one. And stop that. Bows. I don't think so. Maybe. I got this to combo with the throwing knives. What is the name of those? The chromatic knives. I don't want to do shields because I really like those, and I'm trying to do different builds. With all of these changes, I could see very good reason to play this game much more often. I need more hammers to drop. So let's just get the passive illumination. It's not like it matters. I don't intend to use them for actual combat right now. If I'm going to use heavy weapons, I should probably change one of my blessings. But that's another issue for later. What do we get? I'm not a fan of two-handed swords. I know they changed them, but it's difficult to shake the prejudice I have after how they used to perform. Let's go with this, and then another 10. I like shields. I want to get them, but wait, crap. Dang it, I actually have to unlock this because maybe not. I genuinely don't know what to get. So I guess we'll hold on to them for now. And so that brings us to the conclusion of what is frankly really satisfying run. It could have ended really poorly if we had tried to rely on evading the boss's attacks. Although it was supremely risky to go for parrying, it paid off monumentally because that whip is disgustingly strong, especially after the upgrades I did. The run was looking a little rough in the midsection, but we pulled it off. And with that, hopefully you guys will join us for the next one, because I want to try using different weapons, the heavy weapons especially, just focusing on using those in runs, which is going to be difficult because they eat stamina for breakfast. And so, with all that said, we will see you